And then there's one which does nothing. I call it the pet rock, the Bitcoin or something like that. And the Bitcoin, there's, first of all, and I'm not trying to make a joke here. There are use cases, AML, fraud, anti-money laundering, tax avoidance, sex trafficking. Those are real use cases. And you see it being used for hundreds, maybe 50, $100 billion a year for that. That is the end use case.
So all these companies that's been telling us, don't worry about that Bitcoin. Oh, it's for money laundering. Yeah, they want to keep us out the market because they don't want to lose control. They understand that decentralized finance means that we don't have to deal with intermediaries. We don't have to deal with banks. Our funds are more secure on the blockchain than in the bank. And we can deal with it 24/7. We can hedge against inflation, and we can do the very thing that banks do with your money. Think about it. You want to know why these banks have really been against Bitcoin all these years? Now, not so much because they're going to offer products. But the reason why the banks were so against Bitcoin and DeFi, the crypto market in general, is because you can do what they do to make money without them. See, they take our collective money, pull it together, and then they give loans to people for percentages. So they're giving you 0.25% to hold your money, but they're taking your money, loaning it out, and making 10-20%, depending on how they're loaning it. Could be a mortgage, could be a car loan, could be a credit card, could be whatever. They're loaning out our money and making percentages. Not only that, they're also investing it, and they're generating hundreds of billions of dollars per year and giving you 0.25%. Well, in DeFi, you can do that yourself. You can, through a smart contract, pull your money to be loaned out for higher percentages, for the same percentages that they make. And it's guaranteed because for those to borrow against it, they have to put up collateral. So you can still take them out anytime. You never have to worry about a loan default like these banks do. So now that you understand that, if more people understood, hey, you know what? My savings account, what if I just put that into a stable coin and put it in compound finance and let it gain 8% sitting there instead of 0.25% sitting in my bank? If everyone knew that, how many people would choose to get 0.25% over 8%? If people knew that, hey, I can take a loan against my assets in a collateral debt position, borrow 80% against my collateral, maybe invest it in some other things, maybe take care of some things, flip it however I want to flip it. Don't have to worry about payback dates as long as the 20% cushion isn't eaten up by the 3% or 2% interest that's being charged, meaning it would take years, meaning you literally don't have to make a payment back. If you were to borrow 80% against your assets, you literally wouldn't have to make a payment for years. You'd make the payment on your own terms. If for some reason you didn't pay it back, well, after a certain amount of years and that 3% eating up the cushion, then the smart contract's going to execute a liquidation on its own and give you the change. So because now we could do these kind of things, of course the banks are fearful, right?